Okay, Space Nauts, we have to talk about the new Fortnite Star Wars season because they have revealed everything. We knew that this Galactic Battle season was coming on May 2nd, but like it's been maybe like a week before the season's going to start, and they've revealed like the entire battle pass, the entire map, and all of that. So we're going to take a look at all that. Plus, by the way, the Death Star is already on the map and getting ever closer because, as we saw in the trailer, it's going to, I guess, blast us all to bits. I don't know. But this video is about all the new teasers that have just been released from Epic Games, and we're going to start with this one right here. This is the actual battle pass. It says the battle pass will make a fine addition to my collection. Oh, this came out on my birthday. Look, that's exciting. And of course that's a reference because that's a quote from General Grievous, and he's right here. So he is confirmed to be in the battle pass. They all have lightsabers. What does that mean? I don't know if it means anything at all. But look here, these are like 1, 2, 3. There's 5 skins here. I would have thought there'd be 4 because it looks like it's going to be a 1-month long season. But maybe the Emperor over here on the right is the secret skin, or maybe they're hiding the secret skin because we did see Luke Skywalker, but he's been in the game before. But starting right to left, we have Emperor Palpatine over here. I guess getting ready to use Force Lightning, so that seems like that's going to be a power because we saw Darth Jar Jar Binks use it in the trailer. And then you have General Grievous, who I wonder if he's gonna be customizable because he has like 6 arms in the films and TV shows, and he also carries like a bunch of lightsabers. Wouldn't that be great if he was like a boss with like a whole bunch of lightsabers and he could deflect all your bullets? That'd be pretty cool. And then this looks like Jedi Evie, and I heard that there might be like a Darth version of her too, but she seems to be the star of the show. And of course, if you don't recall, Evie was a member or the leader of the Peace Syndicate. I guess not the leader, because wasn't that sushi guy the leader? You know, she was in that Peace season, and we did all sorts of quests for her. And now it looks like she's going to be a Jedi. And this is cool. I like the sunglasses that she's wearing. Very orange, very cool. They might be red, though. It's hard to tell. Ooh, not sure if you can hear that thunder in the background. We got a big storm going on. And then right to her left is going to be the Wookie team leader. You can tell it's a skin, or it's a costume, and not her skin, because look, you can see on her neck, you can see a bit of her neck there. So she's wearing a mask, and it reminds me of that Wookie mask that you could buy from the store where you open your mouth and it would roar. And she's carrying a bowcaster. So we got blasters over here. We got lightsabers that we're sure are going to be in the game. We got Force Lightning. All right, and over here on the left, I mean, is Poe Dameron himself, the, I guess, crack X-Wing pilot, and I think he becomes a general by the end of the film. So that's interesting that they have members of all the different films. You've got the original trilogy here with Emperor Palpatine, you have the prequels with General Grievous, and then of course you have the sequels over here with Poe Dameron, and we saw Jar Jar from the prequel series, the Darth Jar Jar at least, in the trailer. So very exciting stuff, and it does seem like there's going to be extra styles for at least Poe, because the trailer key art they showed that he has like a regular shirt on, so it looks like you're gonna have a pilot version and I guess like his around town version. These blasters look interesting, because I think these might be Jango Fett's blasters, which suggests they could be a mythic on the island when we get there. And they actually, Lego just released a huge Jango starship set from the prequel series, so I wonder if we'll see that in the game. And of course, in the background, you have the Death Star there looming large and in charge with some looks like a lot of TIE fighters. There's some Star Destroyers in the bottom left. So, but this is weird that they just released the entire Battle Pass. I guess they're afraid of leaks during it because it's so early. And of course, we're going to be able to ride these X-Wings here. There's what looks like a battle bus with a turret on it. So I'm not sure what that's going to be about. And TIE fighters, we can go ahead and ride those too. So that'd be pretty exciting. But this isn't it. There's like a ton of other things that they released, including Vader's car. Yeah, you heard that right. I mean, this is about a day after they released the full battle pass, and this is 100% going to be Darth Vader's car. It says this vehicle looks most impressive, which of course Darth Vader says about Luke when he watches him fight with the lightsaber. And you can tell this is like the chest control panel on Darth Vader, but it's here on the car itself. It's black, it's sleek. This looks like a Porsche to me, like the front, right, with the headlights, but I could be wrong. I don't know sports cars that well, so maybe it's a different type of car. If you know, let me know in the comments below if you think you know what kind of sports car this is. And it doesn't stop there, because as you can see here, Fortnite released 4 awesome images, and there's more actually that are going out to streamers and stuff. But the first one is this look at the full-on map where you can see all of the new Star Wars locations. I'm sure there might be some more, like some more map changes here, but they're all at the corners of the map here. So you've got Vader's samurai. Actually, it's called Vader Samurai's Solitude. So that suggests that Vader Samurai, that skin that they released for last season, is going to be back. And on the lower right is the Outpost Enclave. This looks like it's going to be the Tatooine location that we've seen. And then up here is the First Order base, and then we have the Resistance base. And this isn't the only image. Like I said, they actually released three other images here. You've got what looks like, it says eat instead of at. That's great. Or at, obviously. This looks like it would be in the First Order base because it's all full of snow. So somewhere over here, but this can't be the whole base. I'm sure that there's going to be more to it than just it's like a food truck nook. Here, look, there's like a hot dog and a Durr burger and a taco and a pizza place. So you got all the foods. Is this hot dog thing new? I don't know, but these are obviously crashed at-ats. I guess there was a battle here, and now they've turned them into fast food restaurants. So that's one thing. Then over here, this looks like it's the First Order base here, because you've got, again, you're in the snow. You have a bunch of, looks like fortresses and whatnot. Another shrine. So it looks like the shrines and the little sprites are going to still be in the game. You got some Star Destroyers over here. I wonder if they're going to fly around or if they're going to move. And then, of course, there's one more image. This is the Tatooine image. There's the Tatooine village location, very similar to some of the Tatooine stuff that we've seen before, like when the Mandalorian was in the game. And in the other, like on the right-hand side, you've got more Star Destroyers, but a sandcrawler, which looks like it could be a fun location. And then an X-Wing here. So I guess you could come here and grab an X-Wing to fly around. I wonder how many of these are going to be on the map. Did we see any TIE fighters over here? I don't see any here. How about over here? Nope. Okay. So, I guess there might be NPCs at all of these places. There's something glowing here, and I can't see what it is. But, yeah, I'm not certain. But the pickle place is still here. Plus, there's like this outpost. That's pretty interesting. And some, what are those? Those are like moisture farmers, right? Right there. That's cool. And like I said, there have been some other sneak peeks too, because this one from streamer Jorge Most shows what looks like that resistance space. So that's the last location we were waiting to see. And we see some vehicles on the ground. I wonder if we can drive these. And there's the Millennium Falcon itself. And I really wonder if we get to go inside. We probably don't get to fly it because, they do have a bunch of X-Wings that we saw in the game, but I did not see people flying around in the Falcon. But it looks like it's open, that you can go in, because I can see there's a ramp right here with like a chests and stuff underneath it. So maybe I'm just seeing things or it's wishful thinking, but I really hope we get to go inside. And here's another view of that resistance base, looking from the actual Millennium Falcon. This is from Sparkle's QT. Look, there's a launch pad on top of the Falcon, and it looks like a chest right here, there too, and these floodlights. So it really looks like maybe we can go inside, or at least inside part of it. That'd be cool, like if you could use these cannons and stuff. And this is the sequel series Falcon, because it has the, or at least the post-Jedi Falcon, because it has the rectangular dish on it, not the round dish from the original series, up until Return of the Jedi. Because in Return of the Jedi, when Lando was flying it through the starship, they broke that part off. So. And finally, it does look like we are getting a new Star Wars Lego season here with this update. You can see in this really, really short clip that the Lego Fortnite people released what looks like Captain Phasma herself clapping as she looks on above. This looks like the Brick Life Lego mode, not the Lego Odyssey mode. So not the kind of free world one, but this is the Brick Life section, because they got the cars, the trees, and the roads and whatnot. And this might mean that Captain Phasma is going to be at least one of the skins, if not two, that are going to be in the Lego Star Wars Pass, because of course they kicked off Lego Star Wars Day, or Star Wars Day 2024 with the Lego Star Wars update in the Fortnite in Lego Fortnite as well. And May 2nd is the end of the actual Lego Fortnite pass right now, the one that's all oro and gold oriented, which did come with two skins, like a male and female skin. So maybe Darth Jar Jar is going to be a second skin in that pass. I don't know, but it looks like Phasma is confirmed for that pass based on the clips there. And I think that's going to be about it. I just wanted to point out that it's very rare that entire battle pass gets revealed a week or so before the actual season begins. And I really think that they're trying to beat the leaks. And of course, you can see the live event in the game right now with Daigo opening the portal, and it keeps flashing open, I guess, part of the sky. And that's been getting bigger, it seems to me, at least, over the last few days. And I imagine that's going to continue through the next week. And the Death Star, like I said, you can see it in the night sky. You can actually see it in the daytime in the item, the Fortnite map. And it's getting closer too. It's getting bigger in the sky. And I suspect that, next week we're going to see it get much larger until it is, looming right overhead. Or I could see it getting closer and closer throughout the season, week after week, because of the fact that Fortnite has promised that each week in this season, from May 2nd to June 7th, will be kind of a new era or a different era in the Star Wars films, and then I could see that the Death Star would be getting closer and closer until the very final stage. And of course, they named that one the Death Star Sabotage. And so that could be the live event, the narrative event that's coming. It'll be very interesting to see. I'm very curious, again, how they're going to do General Grievous. Will he have a cool emote with all of his arms and his lightsabers? I don't know. Will we get to finally use these lightsabers as pickaxes? I don't know. Looks like we're going to have blasters. This looks like Han Solo's blaster, by the way. I just realized that. And of course, the bowcaster from Chewbacca. Chewbacca in item shop skin now, so you can get him if you missed him during the Lego Pass event last year during May the 4th. Very excited that they're going this big. And of course, Disney and the Star Wars people have a stake in Epic Games now, so it doesn't surprise me that they're going to go big or go home. But still, where's my Star Trek? We're going to have to wait and see. But I just wanted to give you a heads up in case you hadn't missed it. This all came out on my birthday, so I feel like it's really exciting. But thanks for watching, and let me know what you all think. Are you excited about this Star Wars season? Which skin is your favorite, or could you pass and take it or leave it? I want to know in the comments below. And leave another comment. Tell me who your favorite Star Wars character is that you'd love to see in the game, either already or to come. And with that, we're going to have to head off to a galaxy far, far away. So thanks so much for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you want to see more, because Star Wars is coming. I will see you all in the next one. Do stay safe on the island, and don't get lost in space. Hey, since you're still here, check out this awesome review of the Chewbacca skin in Fortnite, which is coming back most likely for the Star Wars season.